It's LOA Loser time with Lydia, mi amiga, and I'm Tracy. And I just wanted to quickly say for you first time listeners, and maybe this is the first time you've ever visited, LOA Loser defined is someone who has been focused and determined, of course, to create your dream life, the life that you've always desired or that you know that you're supposed to be living, but you're still, and you were living, and you were using LOA, law of attraction, to manifest, but you're still living the same old caca, or you're still noticing that you're not getting the results that you want. So today, Lydia and I talked about, we're going to discuss an LOA loser, I guess we could say, thing that we do all the time, or maybe not all the time, but a lot, is when we're inspired, how do you react to your inspirations? And
Mhm.
Lydia, you can start with like you get inspired. I'm sure you hear like do this, and then what happens?
Yes, I what do we do when source is calling? First of all, we're bringing this to the table because I was sharing Tracy that I've been noticing that when Bashar says like be careful, you need to know the difference between when something it is excitement, but you are this, I mean, in reality, it's anxiety, disguise of excitement, or you need to be very aware about the contrary when it is excitement and you feel that it is anxiety. So, first of all, we need to really know how it feels for us to distinct between an excitement, true excitement, and or enthusiasm or the calling or the impulse and anxiety. Then the second thing that it is a fact is that when we are feeling an impulse to do something, the call it excitement, call it enthusiasm, call it okay, this feels good to me to do an idea, an inspired action. It's what I define as source is calling. Okay, in are those are the moments in which I feel like, okay, source is calling me to take action, to give me ideas, to be creative, and to do XYZ. So when we have those two awareness, okay, inspired action, inspired idea, is because source is calling, and then to be able to discern between excitement and anxiety, because remember, beautiful audience, fear and excitement, it is the same emotion in a sense. The difference, I mean, you can feel it in the same part of your body, and the only difference is because it is activated because of the stories that we're telling to ourselves unconsciously, the beliefs, and excitement is activated because of the stories and beliefs that we are telling. One is negative, one is positive, but it is in a sense the same emotion. So I was telling Tracy and sharing with her that realization, okay, every time that I'm having like an inspired action or an inspired idea, take action and notice yourself. And I've been catching myself that, okay, I have an inspired action. Perhaps we were talking about like writing a book, right, my dear Tracy? So, okay, that feels so good. That's awesome. It's a very good idea. And I was telling Tracy that I've been noticing within me that I feel that the good idea, I feel that this is exciting. And at the second, my call it physical mind, ego, inner critic, negative ego, whatever you want to call it, is like, wait a minute, Lydia, you writing a book? You don't have time. Wait a minute. What if things get complicated? No, 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 no. Think about it. No, no, no. So It's like my, again, call it physical mind, ego, whatever, is holding me back. Think it twice. And it's like, I've been noticing it. And it is one of the tricks that I've been hearing from Bashar, particularly, that make a pause in that moment, because it is the negative beliefs, the negative ego doing its job that is trying to holding you back from that inspired action, inspired idea, excitement, to don't go there, don't go there, right? Because they are, I mean, the negative ego is doing its job to protect me, to protect us. So if I spend more time listening to those negative and jumping into that, yeah, oh yes, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I just don't feel it is the right thing to do, and I can tell that, you know what, writing a book right now, we can check it later. And what we are doing is to damp down that excitement, right? So, and here's another element: to know ourselves, know thyself. So, the more I've been knowing myself, I've been noticing that those inspired actions, those inspired ideas, I've been damping them down, like putting on the, okay, I'm going to put it on hold because I'm not sure. And then I go pretending that I'm not listening to the negative beliefs or thoughts. So I'm not doing the job. And it is not in a negative sense. Please, I want to be very clear about that. Because it's like, okay, I'm going to check it later. But the negative thought is there knocking at the door, the negative belief, the negative emotion, because I can feel it like on my stomach, the fear, or my powerlessness on my back, that I am holding myself back. And it's like, no, I'm going to take care later. No, it is knocking at the door. What must you believe is true about yourself, Lydia? And then, so that is a very important, that is a key factor in that moment when you are feeling the inspired idea, the inspired action from source. Answer, truly answer. And it is related with knowing that everything is going to be okay. It is related to really, truly have faith. What are your thoughts, my dear Tracy?
Well, you said it perfectly. I agree with everything. I
Right?
I, I really don't know what to add because it was just it. That's it. It was a quick show today, everybody. No, we're just teasing. No, I have nothing to add because you said it everything.
Right?
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's totally correct. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
anyway, I don't want to say correct everyone to the audience. I just want to say I agree.
you agree.
And it's like, so, and I don't know how to expand on that.
It's been your experience, right? It resonates with you. And I'm pretty sure it's going
Yes,
to with our audience as well. And
yes.
that's why we can say, okay, I'm an LOA loser. I mean, things are not happening to me. But again, I am sharing with you, my dear Tracy, and our beautiful audience, my truth. This is my truth. And I know, I am a coach, I'm a breakthrough specialist, and I teach, okay, to my clients, to my students, and I wasn't doing the job. And that's okay. Okay? That's okay, because now I can see it. Now I can see it, that I was holding myself back. So it's like, okay, now that you notice, now that we can accept this is my reality, this is the way that I've been doing things, it is like I recognize the pattern. So what are you going to do different, Lydia? In that moment, when source, God, the angels, whatever you believe, universe is calling you, truly step into that power, knowing that your higher self, source, universe is come this way, come this way. As Abraham Hicks say, come this way, go there, take that action. And if that fear is there, it's just like, give me one moment. I can recognize you. Let's give it a try. Let's do this. Again, with faith. I recently, yesterday, I've heard this story in which this lady was telling him, asking this guy, what is more valuable than all the treasures, all the gold in the world, all the power in the world? What is more valuable than that? And he was like, all the treasures, all the power in the world, in this planet? He was like, I don't know. And her answer was faith, faith. And I was like, oh my gosh, but of course, because with faith, we can do anything. We truly, truly, when we truly have faith, when we truly believe in something, it happens. The thing is that we've been believing in the negative unconsciously, right? It isn't, I remember, there's no right, wrong, there's no black and white. But we have been tending to believe more in the negativity instead of, okay, today I'm gonna choose. I'm choosing. I'm an expert in believing negative, that things are not gonna work out because I've been seeing that things haven't worked out. So I'm gonna choose today, but truly, not trying to pretend. It's just like I'm gonna make a choice today and feel that it, because it ignites inside of you in your heart, like, seriously, from now on, I don't know how, but things are presented to me in whatever way you want them to be presented. I'm choosing magically. I'm choosing unexpectedly, divinely orchestrated for me because I know my value.
Okay.
Right?
Right. It sounds I'm going to be the advocate here, the devil's advocate for
Yeah.
people out there. Like, yeah, sounds easy. I do that all the time. I've done it for years. Yeah, you make it sound easy. I'm going to have faith today. I've had faith for I don't know how many days. I've had faith for years. I've had whatever. And it's like, oh, and I've been choosing this and choosing that. Then why Lydia hasn't anything changed?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm out there
You
thinking
can
that.
choose that
It's like,
because you
because
are
not
choosing.
everybody's in that place. Like they go, well, yeah, I did choose that. And then you go, well, no, you didn't, because if you did, you'd be living something different.
Mhm.
So
You need to
obviously,
start within.
so
Yes.
obviously, so I'm getting out there for the audience. It's like, so obviously what I'm hearing for them is that you made the choice, but you really didn't make the choice.
We
Because
made,
if you really made the choice and you really had faith, you'd be living something different.
yes. Now, remember how
So
we started the show? You need to be very uh, clear and very honest that you are not feeling anxiety and that you are making it seem as it is excitement, or that you are feeling excited or excitement and you feel anxious about it. That is the key, remember?
Right.
Because
So I'm going to go.
I'm part of the audience that they've been, yes, I do have faith. Yes, but the invitation for today's show is that to truly have a conversation within. Okay, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling enthusiastic about this project. Okay, I'm going to take action on it. Just be very, very fair within yourself that that is excitement and it is not anxiety in disguise. That's what I'm talking about. This is the message of today's show. Because the distinction, it is very subtle between anxiety and excitement. So we need to truly know ourselves. Is this excitement? How? When we really stay true to ourselves, okay, I am feeling this inspired action. It feels so good because I'm going to receive $1,000,000, or because I'm going to feel myself, truly myself, feeling free about being myself in doing this, regardless of whatever I can receive in exchange, regardless the outcome. That's the answer for those that I've been having faith. I'm not questioning your faith. The messaging here is be clear about it. Is it excitement or is it anxiety? That is a very powerful, it is not a tool. It is a knowing yourself. When you know that, when we know that, that distinction, that difference, we're going to perceive more and more and more changes in our lives, positive changes, depending on the decision that you're taking, of course.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to get feedback from the audience. It's like, yes, that has made sense to me forever. What you just said. So I agree. I'm in total agreement. And I know the difference between excitement and anxiety, because anxiety is always my lower half of my body. It feels like from solar plexus down. And
Yeah.
so, and excitement is excitement. I don't even have to question it. So, um, and I'm sure for some people, not everything they have to do is what, I mean, you have to, I guess you have, for some people, I can hear you is like, yeah, you have to make doing the dishes exciting, because no, people aren't born going, I can't wait to wash dishes for my entire life. I've never heard it yet anyway. They always say I do that because it needs to be done, and I like it when it's done. So that's where you'll have to go. It's like, if that's your next excitement to do the dishes, why are you going to do them? Because you like it when the dishes are done. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Exactly.
it's kind of result orientated, but there are some things where I mean, why else would you do the dishes if it wasn't for the result? Just like, I'm kind of thinking that.
I love doing the dishes. I love
I'm
because
sorry, I don't. To me, I love my dishwasher, and I can't live anywhere without one. Now that I had a dishwasher, I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine life without one. It's like it's so awesome, because I just put all the dishes in this thing and I can't see them. Even when I don't do them for days, I can't see all the dirty dishes. It's the most glorious thing in the whole world. So
all
that's where
right.
I'm at.
Yes,
And I do think that faith is probably a trigger word for people because
I
there's so
know.
many different definitions of faith, and it's
It
like,
is.
and who knows what faith is? I mean, faith is believing again, and
And
it's
that's another topic. And I love we can put that topic for our next episode. Your definition of faith. That's a beautiful topic. Our
yeah,
own
because
definitions.
I don't
Yes.
even use the word. I don't even when you said it, it was like, oh, I forgot about that word.
Yeah,
It's like
I know. I know. It,
because
it was ringing. It was.
I don't know. I mean, faith is like it's so like to me, it's like I haven't used that word for so long that oh, I have faith. I mean, it's not that I don't have faith, it's just that that's not my word anymore.
It wasn't in your radar. Yeah, for me
Yeah.
as well.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So is it so I know for a lot of people that's their word. So that they have faith. And for me, it's like I never even thought about it using that word. Isn't that interesting?
We're gonna make the next show is going to be about faith. I love that
Yeah,
because yeah,
because
I mean,
I'm like, what is faith? I mean, I don't think of it at all.
yeah,
I just think
we have
either
7 days
believe
to
it.
think about it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We have 7 days, and well, it is always a pleasure to share this space with you, my dear Tracy, and our beautiful audience. Is there anything you would like to add to wrap things up?
No, I think that it's all wrapped up. I think that you said it so for someone audience that doesn't hasn't is English isn't her first language, she's pretty well spoken, isn't she?
Thank you.
It's
Thank you
like
so
she leaves me speechless. So it's like that's and that's a big thing to do.
much. That's a big thing to do. Te
Yeah.
amo, te amo.
If
All
you
right,
can leave me if you can leave me speechless, it's like, oh my God, well, you've accomplished a lot.
Tracy and our beautiful audience. Have the best week ever. And ciao for now.
See you later, everyone. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.
And to share it to the world. Love you.